The Shimoda Side Street camera bag is secretly 3 bags in one. You have a traditional roll top camera bag, but on the inside, you have a camera sling bag as well as a tote bag. So B&H brought me to their build event, and with a trade show like that where you're kind of walking around in a convention center, it's usually not a good idea to carry a heavy camera bag all day. Like I learned a long time ago, wearing heavy camera bags at a trade show, not good for your feet. But having something like a sling is a much better idea.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the bag, and I'm gonna do some packing just to give you an idea of the types of things that you can pack with the Shimoda Side Street. Okay, so here's the bag in its entirety. You have a front compartment, so you can store light items like camera batteries or snacks. I wouldn't recommend putting your wallet or passport there just because if you're traveling, that's just easy access. But other small items like snacks, yeah, definitely easily pack over here. Also in the front is the laptop compartment where you can store up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro. Just take out the strap for the roll top, unzip, and then put your laptop in there, or take it out if you're at the security line at the airport. You can also access the laptop by opening up the roll top and then grabbing it that way. That was actually pretty handy too when I was traveling to New York. And so yeah, 2 ways to access your laptop. Oh, since we're at the roll top, here is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's actually very deep. Here is how you remove the tote bag. There's Velcro here on both sides, as well as a button. And just remove it just like so. And there you go, your very own tote bag inside a backpack. And then place it back in, just align the Velcro together, connect the support buttons, and now you can store whatever you want in there. I'll show you what kind of things you can pack in the roll top. Here's my toiletries bag that I always travel with. Just kind of pack it that way. I've got my light jacket, which I can just shove into the roll top. And then of course, got my headphones that I can easily place on top. And then when I'm done packing things, just roll it, and adjust the strap if need be, and then just tighten it down, just like so. But moving on, we got the sides of the backpack. On this side over here, you can store small and slim items like camera batteries or filters or a lens pen or even a Pocket 3 right over here. Like for example, I got the DJI Mic 2 charging case, so I can easily put that right there and then close it up. This is actually a great place to store filters, especially in this pocket right over here. Great way to store your filters. And of course, you've got pockets to hold your water bottle or a tripod. And if you want to store a tripod, just remove this strap here. Place your tripod, either 1 leg or 2 legs. We'll do 2 legs. And adjust the strap if need be, and then clip it back on, and then tighten it up. And there you go. Easy peasy. And before we get to the other side, let's quickly go to the back. Nice padded back. You have the section to attach the hip strap if you want to. I personally don't like hip straps, but you can if you want to. The shoulder straps are actually quite comfy. And there's a section over here where you can place one of those quick release plates so that you can wear your camera on the shoulder strap. It's actually very nice because you don't feel the quick release right there digging into your chest. And so yeah, very cool that they have this specific feature. And then finally, moving on to the side, that is where you can access the sling. Take it out like that. There's a handle where you can remove the sling, and now you can carry your camera in this sweet sling bag, also known as the Shimoda top loader. You know, real quick, here's what it looks like on the inside. So you don't really get to carry a lot, but that's the idea. So for example, I can place my Lumix S1 II, and I still have room to place my Pocket 3, which is exactly what I did at the B&H Build trade show. I had my Sony camera here and my Pocket 3, and that's all I really needed. And what's really cool about this sling is that it actually expands. So if you unzip the bottom, you can actually make this sling, here, let's take out the camera. You can actually have a longer camera sling and have a camera body attached to a 70 to 200 lens. And so yeah, this is so cool. And then you got a front zip so that you can store small accessories. This is actually great to put your keys or camera batteries. And then to condense it, just zip it back up just like so. And you can use it as a smaller sling bag. And then to put it back in, just insert the sling strap first. Place the camera sling just like so. Get the handle, put it to where the side access door is. There's a Velcro here, so it'll attach to the lid of the sling. And then after that, zip it up, and you're on your way. And there are 2 different sizes that you can get with the Side Street. You can get a 22 liter or a 28 liter and 2 different colors, anthracite and boa.
Okay, so some pros and cons. Pros. I like how uniquely designed this side street is. Like a 2 camera bag system, that is so unique to me and was actually perfect for my trip to New York. I wanted a backpack to travel with, but for the trade show and to explore New York, I just wanted to bring a sling, and so the side street was perfect. Also, as a dad who travels with his family, I don't carry all my gear on my family trips. I just usually bring a 1 camera body and 1 lens. Everything else in my bag is packed with snacks, a light jacket, more snacks, wipes, snacks. I also like how much space you have in the roll top compartment. I love that the sling is expandable if you want to bring a longer lens if you want. Like, that's pretty cool. I also love the low profile, minimal, and slim design of the bag. Really great to carry on an airplane. I like how on the camera strap you have a place where you can put one of those quick release plate systems. I like the flexible side pockets. It makes it super easy to carry a tripod or a water bottle. And I like the practical things about this bag. Like, there's a big handle over here, a handle on the bottom. Great to stow in the overhead bin on a plane. And so yeah, overall, I love the bag. It's great to travel with. Cons. It falls forward all the time. I think a lot of camera bags do, but there's no flat bottom to keep the backpack upright. That really bothers me, like, a lot. So not a big fan of that. Also, taking out the sling from the bag is not the easiest. Here, let me show you. It's definitely not the easiest to take out. There is a handle on the sling bag. Oh, I guess that was easy. Never mind, I take that back. Oh, I know what thing I don't like. I don't like that the laptop compartment is in the front. I would much rather have that laptop compartment in the back. For one, it prevents damage to your laptop if you bump it against the wall or something. Also, if the weight of the laptop is in the back, then it prevents this falling forward of the bag. Like, if I put my laptop here, it's definitely gonna fall forward, so not a big fan of that. Also, that third secret bag inside the roll top, that tote bag, that's cool. Don't know if it's necessary. Pretty much it. Like, I know it's not an ideal camera bag to carry all your gear, but there are different bags for different occasions, which is why I have different camera bags for road trips, for traveling for a whole week, for hiking. Like, moral of the story, like, you should have a bag for different situations. But that is the Shimoda Side Street camera bag. If you have any questions about this bag, well, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer your questions. I actually got a pack for an upcoming road trip, and so I'll be doing that today. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Whoa, the timing of that was perfect.